Unless you get them, it's difficult to understand that not everybody can just pop a couple of pills and sleep off a migraine. But research shows there may be new hope for millions who are missing out on everyday life, all curled up in a dark, quiet room. Everyday sights and sounds. Children at play. Big city lights. Bright sunshine. Catch an exciting movie, a banging concert, or how about a thrilling roller coaster ride? The makings of a day we all live for, right? But any of it can be sheer torture for Debbie Abbott.
A lot of my mornings I wake up with migraines.
A headache? Oh, it's much more than that.
Can't open my eyes. The pain typically starts right here.
A storm inside her head.
I'm nauseous, need to turn the alarm clock off.
Sending shockwaves throughout her entire body.
Take something, get back in bed and bury my head and sit there and cry half the day.
Imagine feeling that way several days out of a week, for weeks in a row. Even once in a while is too maddening.
You do anything to get rid of it.
If you are a patient in a doctor's office complaining of a headache, 95% of the time it's migraine.
A staggering 27 million women are affected by migraine, and that's in the United States alone, compared to 9 million men, according to the Migraine Research Foundation.
It's the cycles of rising and falling sex hormone, in particular estrogen levels, that give women more migraine than men.
Debilitating effects causing 113 million lost workdays, costing employers more than $13 billion a year.
Migraine's a sick headache.
And often misdiagnosed, says Dr. Steven Silberstein, head of the Headache Center at Jefferson.
And I was told they were sinus headaches.
Even after she got the right diagnosis and the usual migraine treatments, not all the meds in these bags work for her.
On a bad day, I could possibly take everything in this bag. This is for nausea.
It's a constant and very expensive trial and error process.
$400 for 12?
Yeah, just over $400.
Even more effective, she says, a needleless injection that works in minutes, but she can't afford it.
I don't take it anymore simply because of the cost. This one was $1,500.
And some of the meds took away the pain, but caused other problems.
Cognitive function just went out the window. I couldn't function. I would sit and work and actually just start crying.
Now, there's a lot of old medicines that have been around for a long time that have been proven to be effective.
Some very inexpensive generics and over-the-counter migraine relievers. And don't forget drugs that were actually formulated for other purposes.
Botox, a series of injections of Botox in the head, can actually turn off a chronic migraine attack.
Still, there are the hardcore sufferers like Debbie.
It's generally in this area, this general vicinity here.
For whom nothing seems to work for long.
And if we take those nerves and turn them off, we prevent those chemicals from coming into the lining of the brain, and that turns off the migraine attack.
Dr. Silberstein's team is working on potential new treatments, including a not yet FDA-approved occipital nerve stimulator, a 5-year study just completed. Electrodes implanted at the back of the head, a wire runs down to a battery pack implanted on the body.
And it's like your own personal buzzer. You turn it up, so you feel a little bit of buzzing in the nerve, and the pain goes away.
He says up to half of the last 400 study patients did not feel relief. But for the ones who did,
this is the miracle. We're bringing these people back to life.
As for Debbie Abbott, her bag of meds is getting her up and out to work and play every day.
So far, we're getting there.
Dr. Silberstein says some neurosurgeons are doing the ONS procedure now, but because it has not been FDA approved, many insurance companies won't pay for it. He says free of charge clinical trials may be starting up again soon in our area. Interested? We'll be passing that information along to you as soon as we get it. Joyce Evans, Fox 29 News.